Hey guys, the Trout 91 here, and today we are doing the FAL on my custom class guide. Now the FAL is a pretty interesting gun, and it's the only one of its kind on the game, which is a bit of a shame if you ask me. But it's a semi-automatic gun with a single fire rate, which means for every squeeze of the trigger you get one bullet coming out. It's a very high damage gun with medium recoil and very high accuracy, but what lets it down is the fact that it's got a small magazine and very poor iron sights if you ask me. They're worse than what you would find in an M1A1 carbine. Best sidearm, machine pistol and launcher. Now the holographic sight is the best attachment I find because the red dot sight, the X and Y axis is a bit off, so it fires a little bit under the red dot. My perk one's usually always scavenger, just for the fact that its low magazine size is a bit off-putting when you try and reach those high streaks, and when you're not using stopping power you need to keep as much ammo as you can, because if you need to fire more than you should, you know, you're pretty screwed and you only get through two or three people before running out of ammo. It's got about the same ammo as the Scar, I think, which is a shame. It's got a nice magazine size, but you don't get a lot of ammo with it, I suppose. Now, here's where you might be thinking, Trout, what the fuck? Danger Close Pro. Now, hear me out for a second. Because the FAL has such a high amount of damage, it doesn't need stopping power. And you can partner it with any second perk, and it will pretty much do the same thing. Now, I like to use Danger Close Pro because I'll only use cold-blooded if it's for a stinger class, or hardline I don't really find much use out of. Lightweight, not much use out of unless I'm using marathon. So you're pretty much stuck with Danger Close Pro. Now I like having very powerful kill streaks to get me those kills when I'm using this gun. That's why I use it. Sometimes with noob tubes if I'm feeling that bit annoyed. Steady aim just in case I get caught in close quarter combat. Now here's the class you probably expected me to put as my original one in the alternative class 1. Now when you attach the stopping power and holographic together, there's a little glitch where you can get a 2-shot kill from any distance. As you can see there, that would have probably been a 3 to maybe even a 4th bullet kill on it if I didn't have stopping power on, which is a bit annoying. So that's why sometimes I like to switch out to this class if I'm finding like it's a map like Skid Row where I need to get where every bullet counts. And here's my other class that I like to use. This is usually my Stinger class, where I get the old Stingers out and take down air support. I recommend getting the extended mags, because if you're using that launcher or Stinger missile for your secondary, you can't switch it out, so you want to have a large magazine size so you don't have to switch weapons. And if you've got a nice fast trigger finger, you're pretty much going to clear house. So that's all I've got from the FAL. I mean, there's a lot more other classes I could suggest, but these are the 3 that give me the most consistency. So I hope you like it. Leave some feedback, like it, and I'll see you later. The next one will be the M16.